Well, hi guys. So, welcome to my first official video. This video I'm going to be talking about a journey that I'm on. I know that sounds really cheesy, but that's really what it's been. It's been a long time coming. It's going to be really hard for me to talk about. It's kind of sensitive information like weight and all that type of stuff, and I'm going to give it to you straight. So bear with me. It could be a little uncomfortable for me, but I have decided to share this with people because when I first started on this journey, I watched people on YouTube and they helped me. So I would love to do that for someone else as well. My name is Susan and I am a LVN, which is a licensed vocational nurse. I am also in school for my BSN RN, which is a higher title. So I'm busy. I can't always, post a lot of videos and that type of stuff, but I'm going to do it when I can, and I hope that it works out. So what I'm doing is, I don't know when I'm posting this video, but in about 10 days, I am going to be having a surgery. Please ignore the little jingles. My dogs are running around everywhere underneath me. So it's called vertical sleeve gastrectomy, and that is where it's a procedure where doctors go in and remove about 80% of the stomach. It depends on each patient, and they leave you with about 20%, and that is about the size of a banana, like a small banana. So the volume in your stomach is much less. You can eat much less. I'm talking like 2 ounces of liquids or like 2 bites of food to start. So you lose weight very rapidly. And a lot of people say, oh, gastric bypass. Like, no, this is not gastric bypass. And while there's nothing wrong with gastric bypass, and my doctors together decided that this vertical sleeve was better for me because, one, I'm overweight. I'm not gonna lie. I'm definitely overweight. To be able to qualify for this surgery, you have to qualify on the BMI scale of obese. Shh. Quiet. Thank you. To be able to qualify for this surgery, you have to, on a BMI scale, measure at obese, which I am there. Just barely, though. So I have had to, it's been a battle because I've kind of had to maintain the weight that I have on, but also lose some to prove that I'm able to do it without going under the BMI of 40. I know. The reason why I have come to this stage is I was having terrible back pains, and this has gone on for a long time. And I was talking to my doctor, and he basically told me, I'm pretty sure it's, 1, because of weight, and 2, you have a very large chest area, which I do. And I've always wanted a breast reduction. Let's just put it out there. Everybody knows I've posted it, joking about it, but it's true. I really do want one. And I asked him, do you think that that would help? And he said, yes, definitely. He goes, it's actually going to be covered by your insurance. However, you're going to have to lose a lot of weight. He said, I know we've been working on this for a long time, which is true. I've worked with my doctors trying to lose weight. We've had discussions on how to and what to do and all those things, and it just never works out for me. So he said, but you're going to have to lose about 50 pounds for the insurance to cover it. And I said, my struggle there. I've been trying for years and years. I've discussed with you things we could do, but it never comes off regardless of what I've done. Or it might come off, but it comes back, and it's just, it never stays off. And that's probably my fault too. I'm just trying to be as honest as possible with myself. But he said, how about a gastric surgery? And I said, gastric bypass? I gave him the face gastric bypass? Like, you really think I need that? And he was like, no. He said, I don't think you need gastric bypass. There's actually something that, you know, most people don't know about. It's called the vertical sleeve. He explained it to me, and I could be interested in that. You know, is there any information on it that I could take with me? And he said, we actually have a class you can go to, learn about it, and then decide if you want to go on. And I said, that sounds great. Sign me up. I'm there. I want to learn about it. I went to the class. It was great. They had somebody there talking to us, somebody who had already gone through this surgery. And I decided to sign on with Kaiser with what they call the options program. It's a 12-week program. And every other week it shifts. 1 week is a therapist, and the next week is a dietitian, therapist, dietitian, blah blah blah, you know, so on and so forth. And so we had to prove that we also had to see a therapist. We had to prove that we were mentally sound. We weren't. You may think that losing weight rapidly is like this amazing thing, but it plays with your head a little bit, you know? So they want to make sure that you're mentally sound and physically sound. I had to get EKGs, chest x-rays. I had to get like the whole thing, you know? So I passed everything. I have no health issues related to my weight. So, of course, I passed all that. I passed the mental health with no problem. I'm not crazy. I passed all of my my doctor's appointments. You have to go through several, like they sign you off. And so finally I'm here. They gave me a date. My date is January 15th. It is a Friday. And that will be the start of this journey. Now let's talk about stats. So this is going to be the sensitive part for me, and I've never wanted to like blast out there how much I weigh. But here it goes. Don't judge me. So my heaviest weight to date that I remember is 245. And that was almost 1 year ago to the day. It was New Year's of 2014, 2015. So 245. When I started the options program, I was at 235, so I had lost 10 pounds, and I started options in July. So I had lost 10 pounds within 7 months, and that was with me like eating well. I really wasn't exercising because I had started my new RN program, those types of things. And so at the end of my options program, I weighed 220. I also currently weigh 220. So from 245 to 220, that's 25 pounds down. So a 25-pound weight loss so far since last New Year's, a year ago. So there it is. There's my weight. I weigh 220. I will probably still weigh 220 going into my surgery next Friday. And that's that. I want to show my appreciation for my friends and family who have really supported me through this. I obviously haven't told everybody, but I also haven't hid it. If anybody asks like, oh, what's going on with your life? What's new? I'll tell them like, oh, I'm gonna have a surgery. And if they want to know what it's about, I'll tell them. But there are a few people in my life, you know who you are, that know the details, know me in and out, know my struggle. They know why I'm doing this. They know where my heart and head is at, and I appreciate those people. So, yeah. What are some fears that I have? I don't fear the surgery itself. I've had surgery before, so it's not the actual surgery itself that I fear. What I do fear is that I'm going to go through this whole journey. I'm going to get the surgery. I'm going to share my life details with you guys, and that I am going to fail. I am not going to lose weight. I fear that I'm just going to look stupid and embarrassed, and that's the last thing I want to do. And I don't want to fail the people who have supported me the most through this. So yeah, I also fear that people are going to believe that this is the easy way out by getting this surgery, but it is not. It is not the easy way out. I've heard stories of people who get VSG and don't lose a pound. They gain weight, which to me, or to anybody else, is how is that possible? But trust me, it is. I mean, your stomach is still this big. You could fit ice cream and frappuccinos and, milkshakes and all the good stuff down there. You could still fit it down there. And if you're not eating the right foods, if you aren't dieting the right way, if you aren't exercising, you're gonna gain it back. It's just as simple as that. So this is not an easy fix. It is a tool to help me through this process, and hopefully it'll work for me. So if you would like to know, what I eat, the protein shakes I drink, the protein drinks I drink, what I'm putting in my bag for my surgery, those types of things, silly things to you maybe, but to other VSGers or people who are thinking of getting this done, it might mean something to them. So I will probably be posting things like that. And if you have any questions about my journey so far, please don't hesitate to send a message through here. I will answer them. If you have questions you want me to talk about on camera for other people who also have those kinds of questions, I will do that. I have no problem. I'm an open book from here on out. So I'm going to be really honest with you guys. I hope you're ready for that. I hope to be filming when I go to the hospital and before and after surgery, and the few days after, so you guys know what that's like, my struggles after, what it's like to feel full after just like a sip of water. Struggles, because there will be struggles. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and Happy New Year.